Hello people, today I'm going to explain the second question. It was asked in a university exam and it is a problem about the confusion matrix where you have to find out the precision, recall, F1 score and accuracy um, for a data set. But the data set was not given, only the true positive, true negative, then the false positive, false negative values were given. Question was asked for 10 marks and this question might also be asked in the future because same relevant questions which were related to this were asked. Show you the solution, how it works. I have solved it in Excel, and initially since the true positive no, true negative, false negative are given, we will plot the confusion matrix. So the confusion and find out the performance of a classification model or a classification algorithm, and it helps to determine the performance of the algorithm as well. So the true positive is basically it tells you if a model predicts the correct class, and the true negative it tells you if the model if you predicted the correct class and but the answer was negative, and the false positive is where the outcome of the model is predicted incorrectly and the output was positive. So the false negative and the true positive say you the right answer, whereas the negative ones, the false positive and the true positive, they tell you the wrong answer. To calculate the accuracy, we kind of equation, and the accuracy is also tells you like how correct the predictions are, and you can use these simple formulas to get 10 marks, and it is very important that you write the definitions of these particular the things which were the statistical measurements, like you were asked how to measure the accuracy, precision, recall and F1 score. So it is better to explain what those keywords are like this with examples. So you can also just remember what are these values using the pregnancy example, which is very famous, and you can find that image online as well, and you can remember accuracy formula easily as is positive divided by sum of all. So sum of all is particularly all the values which are present in this particular confusion matrix, and all the true values are the true positive and the true negative values. You can remember as a diagonal in accuracy. So accuracy is basically a diagonal, and I have calculated it using this formula and by substituting the values, and you get it as 20.4. It is very important to remember that when you write the answer, make sure you round your value to a decimal 2 or a floating 2. Like you should have just two numbers after here, like 20.42 or 20.45, like that. And precision. Let's go to the third one. The third one is the precision. The precision is very important when you have an imbalanced data set, and it also tells you how precise the model outputs are, and this is no false positives, has a complete precision of 1.0, that is 100%. It is a when you have a highly imbalanced data set or a biased data set, then the precision values plays a very important role, and after you train your model, then you usually in real time all the developers and the machine learning engineers, the data scientists, they are asked to calculate these values using SciPy or statistical libraries. But in this exam, when you are writing, you should remember to write these these definitions and also examples like this, and it is basically the complete positive identifications which were actually correctly predicted. If the correct it is the total positive predictive values, and it is given like the true positive divided by sum of true positive and false positive, and like if you see this true positive and false positive, when you read it, you should read it like the total positive predictions which were rightly predicted, and the total positive predictions which were wrongly predicted. So F means false and T means true. So you can remember like this: true label and false label, or else like this, plus plus minus minus. So positive and positive is true positive, then negative and wait a minute, the false positive, right? And the negative and the positive, this particular class is comes for the precision. The predicted values which were positively present, the total positive correct predictions. We have 75% here, so always round it to last two values and give it a 75% precision. So your answer will be, your model has predicted 75% correct predictions. And the recall is also called as the sensitivity, and it is also the true positivity rate. And in recall, you can say as it is a positivity percentage. The positivity percentage is it is like comes from here. This is the recall, sorry, true positive and false negative, yeah, this one. So this is a positive. So you can remember precision like this one, in the vertical way, the predicted correct labels, and recall as the true labels out of the all truly present values out of the total true values, that is the true positive and the false negative. They come in the denominator, and the total true positives, similar to the precision, it comes in the numerator, is the positivity prediction rate. So you can remember this as horizontal and this as vertical. It is easy to remember when you are very confused in the exam and when you are tensed, and you round it to two values and substitute the values, and you write your answer as 67%. And in the F1 score, it is the harmonic rate of the precision and the recall. Basically, the F1 score is a metric that measures the model accuracy. But why do we need F1 score when we already have the precision, recall, and the accuracy? Why do we need it? As because we want to see what is the total correct predictions for the complete data set. And like after giving, since the data set in real time, it is very very big in machine learning or in deep learning models, like it is of 200 GB or else 400 terabytes, like that. And it is always given in batches like 2 GB, 3 GB, like that. You get separate precisions or separate recall rate, the total positivity rate. So to find the complete total correct predictions for the full data set, then you need F1 score. And F1 score and the ROC curve is very important. Here in this question it is not asked, but in real time ROC curve is very important. And in F1 score is calculated like 2 star. This comes as a complete whole, precision into recall divided by sum of precision comma recall. And after substitution you get your F1 score as 71%. So like easily, if you just remember these 5 formulas and these simple definitions, and if you plot your confusion matrix, then surely you'll be able to crack your interviews, and to also to get 10 out of 10 marks instead of writing the long answers. So if you want to see the question, here's the question again for you. And if you want to see more questions, and if you want me to solve more questions in machine learning, if you have any more doubts, then leave your doubts in the comment section, and like, share and subscribe all my videos. Thank you.